Mumford Stadium is where magic happens, dreams come true, and a visiting team's hopes and dreams go to die. College football is back at SU, the best U, Southern University, baby. In tonight's matchup against Savannah State Tigers, the better of the two Wildcats will put on a show to set the tone for the rest of the 2024 football season. AW Mumford, 6 o'clock, you don't want to miss it? Right here, right now. My name is Sydney Couillet, also known as the sports journalist, and you probably have caught me on ESPN, or Chris already knows, your local television station. But here I will be hosting one of the greatest, groundbreaking, and new shows to come to the Jaguar Sports Network in SU Athletics.
I'm Chris Williams, one half of Miss Sydney Couillet on Sydney's On the Clock. I'm also the proprietor of the Crystal Method Man podcast. I'm just blessed and grateful to be here. Go Jags. And
without further ado, welcome to the first show of Countdown to Jaguar Kickoff. Woo! The ultimate pregame experience. Not only will we talk sports, but we can't have a sports show without people, right? Yep. So it will be a whole bunch of different activations. Sometimes we'll have gumbo contests. We'll have the alumni come out, do a little line dance for us. Chris, what else you want to see what we're going to be doing? Probably little games, corn show. Right. Exactly. But I like to talk. This is our job. We sit here, we talk for a living. So I could completely ramble all day, but we do not have all day. So Chris, are you ready for this game today?
I am pumped. I am ready. Ooh, it's just been a long time coming. This is a new change under Coach Graves. But I'm excited, Sid. I'm excited.
The Pete Richardson Classic here at AW Mumford at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. So tonight, Southern University will clash helmets with the smaller of the two cats, the Savannah State Tigers, just like I said, at AW Mumford at 6 o'clock tonight. Savannah State opens their season today, but Southern University is looking for a redemption after the loss with McNeese State, and they're currently 0-1. But hold on. Let's not jump the gun, because head football coach Graves shared a couple of words this past Wednesday about the matchup.
I thought my guys played well. They played hard, made some mistakes. I think that we have to basically go back to the drawing board and make sure that we take care of the little things. Disappointed, but not dismayed. I thought we had a great game. We had great game plans. I felt confident that we would go in and be victorious versus McNeese. It basically come down to missed opportunities. And we're going to make sure we started yesterday addressing those things, and our guys are feeling good. Like I told them, the only way to get the bad taste out of your mouth is to go out and win the next one. So that's what our goal is. That's what we're working on, and that's what we are focused on. Well, defensively, I thought we played well enough to win the football game. The whole team scoreless going into the fourth quarter. That says a lot, and that's tough to do on any level. And for us to do that defensively, those guys did a great job. Now, did they do everything right? No. We still have some things we have to clean up on, but again, to play the way that we played defensively for almost the whole football game and to give ourselves a chance to win, we did a good job there. Offensively, we did some good things. The thing that we can't do, we can't turn the ball over. And I think anytime you turn the ball over and you don't win the third down game, and you don't score points, then you lessen your chance of being victorious. And then, of course, the botched field goal, because it wasn't blocked, it was botched. And the botched snap on the special teams games, that's just concentration and focus. And we addressed that yesterday, and we're going to clean that up. I'm confident in those guys that they'll get that corrected. At the end of the day, just missed opportunities.
Our Southern University Jaguars took their first loss of the season last week against McNeese State. In my opinion, I think that we gave them that game. And you're the football connoisseur, the football analyst. This is all up your alley.
Yep.
So tell us what happened that game.
Jaguar Nation, here's what happened. McNeese hasn't won a game since 2022. They had a lot of things that happened in this game, right? Missed penalties, 10 penalties that we had, a missed field goal, a blocked field goal. All these opportunities, missed tackles, all these opportunities that we missed. We can also see those struggles when Noah was quarterback with that interception at the fourth quarter as well.
So let's talk about it. Let's pinpoint and go quarter to quarter.
Yep.
One of the biggest things and one of the biggest mistakes I saw personally was the botched punt that gave McNeese a great position to score. What needed to be fixed right then and there, and how does this upcoming game, how does the team needs to work around that?
It needs to be communication, right? Josh is a great kicker, excellent kicker, but during that time with the long snapper and the punter, something went wrong. I don't know if it was like the snap count or I don't know where his head was, but they have to do something because special teams is key to this game. Special teams is the most important to see the breakthrough of the game, to see what's going to happen. Now, I'm not saying that this mistake is not fixable, but we're going against Savannah State. They were 2-8 last year, 1-7. So it doesn't matter what happens during this time, but if we can fix the special teams, we can do it.
So let's also pinpoint. There was a fumble by Rhymes.
Yep.
What happened?
I feel like his head was in somewhere else.
Really?
It was.
You think they weren't concentrated on the game? Or do you think it was probably nerves that came because it was their season opener?
I don't think it was nerves because Kendrick Rhymes was the leading rusher. He had 9 touchdowns last year. And I was kind of confused because Kobe Dillon, he hasn't been healthy since like 2021 when he had like 3 touchdowns versus UAPB.
Right.
That was 3 years ago. But you can see the production with Kendrick Rhymes. You can see the 9 touchdowns. You can see from freshman year when he had 5 touchdowns. He should have had the ball in his hands. But I think it was just nerves and a lot of things going up to the first game and not being prepared as well.
So do you think a lot more emphasis should be had on the running backs this year?
I think they need to put the ball in Kendrick Rhymes' hand, or maybe Barry Remo from Catholic High School, who actually single-handedly led him to the state championship a couple months ago. He was the guy who made the first touchdown as well. But I think his production and getting all the running backs involved, because you know Southern shit, the Jaguar land knows Southern, that when we run the ball down people's necks, we can't be stopped.
Right.
So what we need to do, guys, is we need to have a run game. We need to tackle, because we're missing a lot of tackles as well, and we need to have a good special teams as well.
So you were talking about running the ball.
Yeah.
And that being Southern's niche in a sense.
Yep.
That's what they're good at.
Yep.
So when you have a QB that's not even making 50% of his passes, what do you do?
Or we can do like a two-way thing. So basically, like with the Saints, for example, with Taysom Hill, and what they did with Drew Brees, they can actually do like a wildcat formation, right? Where the running back is hiking the ball and they might go for a pass or two, a run or two, whatever, wherever it counts. So I'm thinking if we can use somebody like Xavier Tissett from Scotlandville, who's a dual threat quarterback. Why not put him in 3rd and 4th down plays?
Right.
So Noah Biden doesn't have to run. Because when Noah started running, I was just lost for words, Sid.
But look, as much as we could talk about all the critiques we can give this team,
Yep.
there's still room to grow. There's still room for improvement.
That was only the first game.
It's only the first game.
But you have to focus on this. We got Jackson State in 2 weeks.
Right.
We got Texas Southern in Houston. Those are conference games that we have to win.
Right.
This is a practice game. It's practice. We should not have, the score should be 87-0, 70-0. I don't want to see any points from Savannah State.
Do I have to quote you right here?
Quote me, Sid. Quote me.
Y'all heard that? 87 to what you say?
87-0.
Ooh. You see, at the end of the day, we still have our Jaguar pride.
Yes, we do.
And we will be right back to count down to Jaguar Kickoff after a commercial break.
You've got a lot on your to-do list, but none of it happens without your health.
My blood pressure feels high right now, and I'm exhausted.
The story of your health lives in the story of your life. At Our Lady of the Lake Health, we believe healing you means hearing you.
I need to tell my doctor about this headache.
So no matter where you are, no matter what's on your mind, we're ready to listen. The doctor will hear you now.
Legendary Import Group. Exceptional service and a rare collection. You'll discover the only distinctive auto for the legend in you. We are legendary.
I am legendary.
I'm Team Legendary.
I am legendary.
I am legendary.
Now that's legendary. Stop by Legendary Import Group today, where our team is honored to serve you. We are legendary.
Legendary Import Group, the only place for legendary care.
I need to try it first.
We're connected to the collection.
Are you interested in a college major with numerous career opportunities? Look no further than the Southern University College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences. Agriculture is more than working on a farm. Our students are gaining hands-on experience and conducting cutting-edge research in the areas of agricultural sciences, family and consumer sciences, and urban forestry and natural resources. Our students also participate in internships and travel to national conferences. Our student organizations include students from diverse backgrounds with close bonds. These organizations provide our students with leadership and personal development skills needed to help them gain employment with top industry leaders. If you're not sure what you want to major in at Southern University, I encourage you to try Ag. For more information about the College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences, visit our website at www.suagcenter.com or call 225-771-2242.
You know, Chris, when I first started at Southern, I kept hearing people refer to SU as the bluff.
Yep.
The bluff this, the bluff that, but I had no clue what a bluff was. Imagine my surprise when I was told it's a part of the river that meets Southern's campus, the lifeline of such a beautiful and historic place. But you know what else is a beautiful and historic place? A.W. Mumford, and that's where tonight's matchup against Southern University versus Savannah State will take place. Here on Countdown to Jaguar Kickoff, we have a very special guest on today's show. Someone who might have, honestly, one of the hardest jobs in the city of Baton Rouge. A man that needs no introduction, but again, since I talk for a living, we're gonna give him one anyways. 2015 to 2017 head coach, the man responsible for leading SU athletics to not one, not two, but 14 championships with many, many more to come. Director of Athletics, Roman Banks. Thank you so much for coming out to the show today.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
How you
Thank
doing
y'all for having me. How you doing? Well, y'all look very, very nice.
Appreciate you, Coach.
I'm all dressed up in my little work gear, and y'all look out here. Y'all embarrassing me.
You think so? Look, because we know you put it on when you need to put it on, so it's okay. We know you have stuff to do. So even with the fact that you have a lot of stuff to do, right, Coach? You're a really busy man. You're running an entire Division I athletics program. Do you ever have time to sleep? Do you ever have free time to take your wife out on dates? What's going on?
You know, date night we haven't had date night in a long time, and but obviously my family, my wife, you know, we try to be together on these games and make this part of a family environment as well, because I really, you know, I miss a lot of birthdays, miss a lot of anniversary nights, and so I'm thankful for them because they know this schedule. I raised my hand to do it. They knew what I was doing, and so I thank them for supporting me in my efforts.
We love that, Coach, because guess what? We understand that your family supports you,
Yeah.
but we as a school, we always support everything you do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm very appreciative because it's one thing that I try to be very transparent, and what I enjoy most is the student athletes and the students. When I walk around campus, I'm not this high and mighty guy, so I like to give fives and give hugs. I'm a country boy.
Right.
And the students perceive me very well, and that makes me happy.
We love that.
It's a blessing in itself.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. So, Coach, what does it mean to be back for the 2025 season? Because I know just being a lifelong Southern Jag, going to the games and things, what does it mean to be back?
So that's a twofold question because I'm excited to be back, but also sometimes, hey, we got to be successful on the bluff,
yes,
right?
Yes, sir.
And so no question, you know, this atmosphere, we have one of the best in the country. And it's always welcome for our student athletes when they run out there in that Mumford Stadium and P. Richardson Field for the first time. And to see the people tailgating, you get a chance to shake hands and move around. They say that in Baton Rouge, Southern University athletics is like a religion, right?
Yep.
And so I would definitely say so because we get very excited about this time of the year.
Yes, sir.
So coming from last year's record from 6-5, especially with a new head coach, what are your hopes for this upcoming season?
Well, I think that last year was a disappointing season.
Right.
You know, coming off the year before, we won our Western Division side. And most times we're fighting for that championship, and not to be fighting for that Western Division championship. I want to say it's something that we're not used to. I was going to say not acceptable, but we're definitely not used to it. We know we can't win every year, but we like to be in the mix. And so I'm also excited about, I think that Coach Graves will, with the continuity of bringing the student athletes back and the coaches, and what he added, that we'll be in that mix this year.
I love that.
So they had 3 games last year, Coach, that we really could have won. Texas Southern, Prairie View, and Alabama State. So how do we go from here, and how do we able to win those games that we should have won last year?
Well, I think it's 2 things. I don't want to compare those games with a new coach tenure.
Right.
And but I do think that I have the confidence in Coach Graves. I think that one of the reasons why his hiring was so important is because of the transfer portal.
Right.
Yeah. And we had a lot of good athletes coming back. And so to keep those athletes here, because we didn't get hurt by the transfer portal like most people. And that was one reason behind Coach Graves. So we believe with bringing the number of student athletes back, that will put us in the mix, that hopefully we have enough leadership and continuity that when those games get close and with the instructions of their coach, that we can pull those games out this year.
With Coach Graves, of course, being one of the coaches last year under the past head coach, I think there was a sense of familiarity that these athletes had to where they trusted his vision with this upcoming program in this new season.
No question about it. And they trust his vision, and it's still yet a difference than the last coach.
Right.
It's day and night, even though he worked on that staff last year, his philosophy is a little different. And his personality is much
completely
different. And so I think it's been a great buy-in from the student athletes. And I think Coach Graves also understands what this program means to the city of Baton Rouge.
Of course.
And and by coaching here for a long period of time and being around Baton Rouge and even going to other places in the conference and working his way back here, I think it's going to be a positive for him.
Yes, sir.
So tonight's matchup is the Pete Richardson's Classic. Why is it so important to honor the vets that came before us?
Well, so in my tenure here, speaking of this Coach Pete Richardson Classic, we started that when I became the athletic director. But it's one of those things that I have learned in all my travels to different athletic departments and different universities I work at. I really didn't think that we were doing a good job at Southern University of recognizing our past historians. Pete Richardson is one of the greats of all times in college sports, and I don't really still know if he get that just due like he should. I can go on and talk about Roger Cato. I can talk about our basketball coach Ben Jobe, and so we have a lot of history here. And then the players we have in the Hall of Fame, and not just that, the players that played here and set records. So it's under my leadership that I would like to do more. Tony Clayton helped build this plaza that we're in, and if you walk around on the outside, there are names in here. And that's the beginning of starting to make sure people come visit and start to read our history about Brian Johnson. And so I hope we have our next names that's going to go up real soon. And so I hope to have this space in the next 5 years full of history.
Really?
So people can understand the tradition and the flight of Southern University. Who is Coach Mumford? Mumford is a legend within itself, right?
Yeah.
And so
Yes, sir.
these are the things that we need to do, and that you can see I've been trying to do that, bring people back, trying to honor people doing different things, and we're going to continue to do that, and I hope to continue to do it in a grand fashion.
We love to say that. We love that, honestly, because SU's biggest thing is that it's history. We're the standard. And to make sure you uphold the standard, you have to obviously bring in the history, like you said, and we love that.
Yeah.
Chris? You're going into your 14th year here at Southern.
Yep.
What is it about this city, this campus, and you kind of talked about it beforehand with the fact that Jaguar fans are literally next to none. I don't think, especially SWAC, HBC alums, that our fans come close to anybody.
Right.
What makes you having your job so worthwhile?
Well, Southern runs deep in my blood, for one, right? And, you know, I honestly, with all my heart, with all the challenges we have, I believe that this is one of the best jobs in America.
It is.
And I think I want to be able to transcend this new era for athletics. I want new facilities, and I want locker rooms for everyone. We've been on the ground level, but I want to see new facilities come up because I think this program deserves it. I think that, in all honesty, this program was set back many years ago, and now I think that you've seen us rebound. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that we move this thing, as we say, the standard. And so we got a lot of work to do. And I'm thankful for the fans and everybody that engaged, and we're going to need that, especially in this new era where athletics is going. And so I think that you have to be courageous to have this job because everybody has their opinion.
Of course.
But I'm not afraid of the challenge. I'm a basketball coach by nature, so I like competition. And we are going to move this program, continue to move this program in a positive direction.
And I love that. And I've been here for about 4 years now, and I've completely seen how you've left your mark, and you continue to leave your mark here at Southern.
I appreciate it.
So, Coach, we know you're a busy man.
Yes, sir.
We know, honestly, I'm pretty sure once you open your phone, you probably have 30 missed calls, go 30 million places, so we don't want to take up all your time.
Everybody wants tickets right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I got some family back there. Shit.
Here he goes. But thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Thank you,
here.
Coach. Thank y'all.
All right.
Y'all can have me anytime. Thank you. I enjoy being with y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
In my Louisiana, the day starts at 4 a.m.
In my Louisiana, every meal is a celebration.
My Louisiana really makes me wonder.
Ours is fast!
With real-life swamp creatures!
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
My Louisiana is sheer magic.
From sun up to sundown.
Till sunup again. What will your Louisiana be?
When you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul.
Ouch! You really hurt yourself. Did you know there's a health clinic right here on campus just for you and all Southern University employees? That's right. Care South Medical and Dental's SU Clinic is located in the nursing school building and is ready to give you the quality and compassionate care that Care South is known for. If you're at work and you're not feeling well, come see us. Care South cares.
In a world where uncertainty reigns, one beacon of consistency emerges. Engineered for excellence and crafted with precision, it's more than a tool, it's a testament to your standards. Join the movement and elevate your expectations because your time, your comfort, and your standards matter. Discover the difference. The Anthony Lawrence Collection.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. Now take charge of your phone upgrades with our best Go 5G plans and be upgrade ready as early as every year with Go 5G Next at T-Mobile.
Harlan Boulevard is home of the best band from Jaguar Land, the Southern University Human Jukebox. Never Often imitated but never duplicated. Ain't no party like a jukebox party, because a jukebox party don't stop.
I know that's right.
Our halftime shows are the best in all the SWAC. Shoot, I think they're the best in all of the HBCUs.
So you think the halftime show is going to be next to nothing today?
It always is.
You can't miss it.
It always is. You can't miss it.
You can't miss it? All right. So, Chris, let's talk. Today is a Savannah State game.
Savannah State.
Southern University has the home team advantage.
Yes, we do.
And in a past segment, we sat here and we talked about what they needed to do or where they lacked against McNeese. What is your predictions for this game?
My prediction is a blowout because Savannah State was 2-8 last year, 1-7 in the SEAC conference with Benedict College. So there should be no reason why we should put points on these boys. No reason. Because if you're going against a Division II FCS team that is not that good, why should they put points on the board? We have the talent, we have the backfield, we have Kendrick Rhymes, who had 9 touchdowns last year. Why can't we show that production today? Why can't we do that today?
So Chris, this is what you say, but guess what? You know who else has a very important opinion? Head Coach Graves. Let's hear what Coach Graves had to say about tonight's game.
Savannah State, traditionally, it was a really good program under the late Coach Bill Davis. Of course, you all talked about Shannon Sharp played there. He was at Savannah State when I was at Winston-Salem State. The SIAC has some really good football. Those guys, a lot of those guys are Division I talent. And I told the team yesterday, we're not caught up into them being a Division II football program because it's a lot of talent in those Division II schools. And we're gonna respect everybody. We're not gonna fear anybody. Coach Kelton and I are really good friends. Of course, we're not gonna talk this week because that's just how we are. But that's how we are. But Coach Kelton is gonna have those guys fired up. He's an 8-man front guy defensively, play 4-2-5. He's gonna try to stop the run. He's gonna use tight ends on offense. He's gonna do a little RPO. He's gonna be aggressive in the kicking game. So, like I said, Coach Kelton and I, we go back almost 30 years as friends and coaching comrades. So he's going to have them excited. He's going to have them fired up, ready to go. And our guys will be fired up and ready to go because it's the Coach Richardson Classic. It's a home game. We'll get a chance to play in front of the Jaguar Nation. The jukebox will be here. It's going to be exciting. And we got to get this taste out of our mouths. And so the only way to do that is we got to take it out on the next opponent. And it just happened to be the next opponent.
So, Sid, I have a segment that I like to call...
Oh, your own segment?
Yes, yeah. Chris's keys to the game.
So what are your keys, Chris?
My keys to this game, we have to keep our composure. There is no reason why we should go up a score, right, and lose our composure, right? This is Savannah State. Savannah State's not a good team. We can put a lot of points on the board. We can do all that we want to do. But at the end of the day, this is a non-conference game. This is a practice game for Southern. It's practice. We shouldn't lose our composure. We have to remain humble, right? There's only one win. So we can do something. We'll be all right.
So you're saying the team should treat this as an exhibition game?
We should, yes. Because back in 2022, I think we went against, I don't know what team it was. I think it was Virginia Union or something.
We did. It was Virginia Union.
And then we put like 86 points.
But you got to realize, that was also, I think, the first or second year that they even had a football program.
Yeah.
But even then, you think it should be a blowout, like you said. Remember earlier, you said 86-0.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that? Y'all heard that? Because I did. You said 86-0.
I did say 86-0. I did say 86-0. But I think with Savannah State not being a good team, this allows us to forget about McNeese. Forget about it. That game is over. That game hasn't happened. This is really your first game for the season. Now, what can we see? Can Noah Bodden not throw interceptions when the game matters? Can Josh kick the field goal without hitting his teammate? We have to see that. Can we have a run game? Can Kendrick Rhymes have more carries? I think he had 11 carries for 57 yards. But Kobe Dillon was starting over him. But at the same time, I want Kendrick Rhymes, he's the main back. I want him in the mix. I want him running down Savannah State's nets.
So look, we're calling it right now. When we get this Jaguar win, I think in my personal opinion, it will be a great setup for next week's competitor, which is Jackson State.
Yes,
and we know our long, very long, and heated history with Jackson State.
Yeah, the beef is real, Sid.
The beef is real?
The beef is real.
You think we have a more rivalry with Jackson State or with Grambling?
Shit, Jackson State.
Jackson State for sure.
Because I think in 1974, that was the first Bayou Classic.
Right.
So basically, we played Grambling like exhibition, but it wasn't like, that's tied to the Bayou Classic. Jackson State, that's been for years, that's been for centuries.
But guess what, Chris?
From Walter Payton, from Shedeur Sanders, from Austin Howard, Brian Lee, etc. So it's a long heated rivalry.
But guess what, Chris?
Yeah.
Football season is here and we are ready. We'll be right back with Countdown to Jaguar Kickoff right after commercial break.
In my Louisiana, the day starts at 4 a.m.
In my Louisiana, every meal is a celebration.
My Louisiana really makes me wonder.
Ours is fast!
With real-life swamp creatures!
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
My Louisiana is sheer magic.
From sun up to sundown.
Till sunup again. What will your Louisiana be?
When you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul.
Ouch! You really hurt yourself. Did you know there's a health clinic right here on campus just for you and all Southern University employees? That's right. Care South Medical and Dental's SU Clinic is located in the nursing school building and is ready to give you the quality and compassionate care that Care South is known for. If you're at work and you're not feeling well, come see us. Care South cares.
In a world where uncertainty reigns, one beacon of consistency emerges. Engineered for excellence and crafted with precision, it's more than a tool, it's a testament to your standards. Join the movement and elevate your expectations, because your time, your comfort, and your standards matter. Discover the difference. The Anthony Lawrence Collection.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. Now take charge of your phone upgrades with our best Go 5G plans and be upgrade ready as early as every year with Go 5G Next at T-Mobile.
While this is a sports show, you cannot have games without people. And last night's pep rally, they had a game called Finish the Lyrics SU edition. So we're gonna cut to my co-host Sydney during that time from yesterday's pep rally from testing the kids' knowledge.
Thank you, Chris. I'm pretty sure this is definitely not the stage that y'all are gonna be used to, but looking around me, I'm at the very first prep rally of the football season. We're gonna be playing a little song of Finish the Lyrics, so what I'm gonna do is go around, ask different students, and if they know their SU songs. And we are here with the very first victim of Finish the Lyrics. I'm gonna let her introduce herself to you all.
Hey everyone, my name is Kara Rainwater. I'm a senior majoring in mass communications from Los Angeles, California.
And the song is about to play in 3, 2, 1.
Dang, I'm gonna sound so stupid. After all, I don't know the lyrics for real. And I must have been blind to think I found someone.
You got it. And now with our next victim of Guess the Lyrics, I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey y'all, my name is Isaiah. I'm majoring in mass communications with a focus in public relations, and I'm from White Castle.
And the music starts in 3, 2, 1.
Before I let go.
Is that right? And now with our third victim of Finish the Lyrics.
Hi, I'm Peyton, a sophomore majoring in political science from Atlanta, Georgia.
Let's see if she can do it, y'all. And the song starts in 3, 2, 1.
Have a good time. That's all I know.
Okay, you try.
I got my money and I got my whiskey.
So how about we tell the audience who you are and where you're from?
My name is Mal. I'm from Houston, and my major is finance.
Let's see if he knows the song, y'all. The song's gonna start in 3, 2, 1.
Put that new Ferrari, hater, rest in peace. Hater, rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot.
You ain't talking about then what you talking about? Gangsta moves, silent, all talking like, yeah.
So now with our next victim, a song association, I'm gonna have her introduce herself for y'all just a little bit.
My name is JV. I'm majoring in nursing and I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, we'll see. Let's see. And the song's gonna start in 3, 2, 1.
Cause I'm all white, 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 cause I'm all white.
BOOSIEVADAZZ, that's me.
Now, Chris.
Yes, sir.
For this to be the very first show of Countdown to Jaguar Kickoff, I've enjoyed myself.
I enjoyed myself too, Sid. Man, I'm just blessed to be back, blessed to be here with you. We're still doing it like we did earlier at the sports show, so.
Right, we were just talking about that, the fact that me and Chris have so much history, y'all.
Yeah.
When I mean in sports, this is my right-hand man.
Yeah.
I mean, even with our own show, Sydney's on the Clock, co-host, always there for me. Even with student media, he's always there for me. So guess what? Even though this is the first time you see us, this will not be the last time that we'll be here at the Tony Clayton Plaza filming Countdown to Jaguar Kickoff. This has been an amazing showing. Don't forget, A.W. Mumford tonight, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Be there.
This has been Sydney Coulier,
Chris Williams,
signing out once again.